How about now? Let me know if you hear me now, John. Okay. All right. Let me try something. Let me try this again. Let me just see something here. Okay. Let me know if you hear me now, John. Or can you hear me? Can you hear me now? John, if you can hear me, reply back. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Let me try it again then. What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Strano Jr. I am the natural born thriller, and welcome everyone to this random topic I'm gonna be talking about. Now, this random topic, excuse me, this random topic that I was gonna mention from last night's Impact Wrestling review, which by the way I don't remember if I did mention that. I don't think I did, but and the reason why I didn't mention it is because I was on a rant on the on a rant of that episode of Impact Wrestling that I watched this past week, and because of that, I don't think I mentioned that part of about Impact Wrestling announcing on that episode the returning of the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, or has it been for the last I guess 2 years? I have no idea. Um, yeah. Um, I mean, the last person that was inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, which at the time was called the TNA Hall of Fame, was Gail Kim. So yeah, this announcement of the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame returning, which is good. Because we're getting close to Bound for Glory. Now, when it comes to last year's, I'm wondering why they never brought it back. I'm wondering why they never mentioned it, because if you remember, they was gonna do one, but they never did. And now all of a sudden they're bringing it back this year. So and next this coming Thursday on the new edition of Impact Wrestling, they're gonna reveal who's gonna be inducted into this year's class of 2018 Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. And so it's got people speculating. And you said, John, who should not be in the Hall of Fame in your opinion? Well, I'll get to that. I'll get to that momentarily. But when Impact Wrestling announced this, and all of a sudden they had this on on Twitter. I'm gonna read you some tweets that was that for these fans that are guessing, and maybe and one and in their opinions of who's gonna be the ones that's gonna be announced for this year's Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. When this coming Thursday when they reveal it. So here some mentions. I'm not gonna mention any names, but here are some mentions. John, I think it should be Daniels. Oh, Christopher Daniels, of course he deserves it. He's one of the TNA originals, who's unfortunately is no longer there anymore. but yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names. I guess if you if you want to know, but yeah, basically we have some we have a couple of names here, like for example Abyss or James Storm, Amazing Red, and get this, it's just the kicker here. Like you said, John, Christopher Daniels, one of them, AJ Styles, even though he's in WWE, Samoa Joe, even though he's in WWE, Monty Brown. When it comes to Monty Brown, we haven't heard from Monty Brown for a long ass time. Raven, it depends if he's interested. Um, but at the same time, he never went back to that company after his debacle. Um, his departure from 20 what year that was? 2010, I believe. R-Truth, you know, again in WWE. Awesome Kong. That's a good selection there. Jerry Lynn. Yeah, who's he's he was in TNA at the time. Um, Daphne. She could be someone that could be announced. Jay Lethal. That's a good name to mention. But I doubt that. Frankie Kazarian. Petey Williams. Uh, Sonny uh, Siaki. I don't know. Velvet Sky is one of them. And you got some other mentions like Christopher Daniels again, Abyss again. One of them, Ken Shamrock. One of and also the Motor City Machine Guns. Another tag team in the Hall of Fame basically to be inducted. And, yeah, like I said, all the our familiar mentions like James Storm, Abyss, Angelina Jolie, she was mentioned. Mike Bennett. Uh, oh God, I didn't see this one from Miss Jericho. I know I was gonna mention names, but like I had to, cause this Miss Jericho had issue with me on Twitter before. Vince Russo, yeah, Vince Russo to be inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. Never gonna happen. She wants some of that Vince Russo dick. Miss Jericho does. And again, someone's mentioning Vince Russo again. Earl Hebner. Even though Earl Hebner is right in the Hall of Fame, buddy. Here's one. In fact, this should be seen on on the screen. Here we go. Stone Cold Shark Boy, and that's the fishy line, 'cause Shark Boy said so. Shark Boy. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is a good one. Wes Briscoe. Yeah, I know he's been there. And he was part of Ace and the Ace, but other than that, what has he done? Billy Gunn. If you remember Billy Gunn, he was known as Kip James. And then when he was part of the Beautiful People, he was known as Cute James. Or Cute Kip James, whatever. I'm sorry. I love Billy Gunn, but what has he done in Impact Wrestling to earn to earn this spot? None. No. No. Uh, the Real Disco. I'm assuming he's talking about Disco Inferno. No. Disco Inferno. No. Again, a few mentions like Abyss, James Storm, Christian Cage. Christian from WWE. Now, because of Christian, that could happen because he's not on the contract with WWE. He's not working. He's not wrestler for WWE anymore. So um, he's got the Legends contract, I guess. Whatever. But I could see him being inducted to the Hall of Fame. But then again, this is the same Christian, who said that winning the TNA World Championship title didn't mean anything. It's not a real world championship, I guess. So I guess with him saying that being if he does gets the opportunity to be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame, it's not a real Hall of Fame. But the WWE Hall of Fame is a real Hall of Fame, right? Just saying. AJ Styles is mentioned. Shane Douglas, he's mentioned. And of course, Abyss and James Storm. Again, a lot of Abyss and James Storm's names reference are being dropped here. announced from all these fans. When it comes to their opinions. Lashley or Christian. Again, Christian, not in WWE anymore, but he could be a possibility. But Bobby Lashley, he left Impact Wrestling. It ain't gonna happen. And again, AJ Styles, Abyss again. Terran. Well, actually, Terran Terrell's name was mentioned by the way, but but I think on this tweet here from Impact Wrestling. But anyways, Terror I meant to say, Angelina Lee, Mike Tenay, uh, Jeremy Borash, which he's not there anymore by the way. So I don't think that ain't gonna happen. Beer Money ain't gonna happen because Bobby Roode's in WWE. Eric Young ain't gonna happen because he's in WWE. Madison Rain, uh, she could, but we'll see. Again, a lot of matches of Abyss, James Storm, Mike Tenay again, Don West. Uh, um, someone said Shane Helms, Gregory Shane Helms. It could be. He could be. And again, Abyss names mentioned again. All that. Christian Cage, Scott Steiner, and Bully Ray. Bully Ray has been but here's the thing. Bully Ray is already in the Hall of Fame. Along with Devon. Welcome to Team 3D. And I doubt they're gonna have him be in the Hall of Fame as a singles wrestler. John, it most likely, it's most likely to be Abyss or James Storm. Yeah, in my opinion, I think it is too. And again, more James Storm and Abyss name being dropped, announced here. Name dropping of James Storm Abyss. SoCal Val, no, ain't gonna happen. Um, she hasn't done anything in Impact Wrestling other than being in segments. The Beautiful People. Now, when it comes to the Beautiful People, I could see that. When it comes to a faction, Angelina Jolie, Velvet Sky, Madison Rain, Lacey Von Erich. Remember Lacey Von Erich? Kip James. I guess you could say that. But at the same time, you could say three original Beautiful People within Angelina Jolie, Velvet Sky, and Madison Rain. Brooke Tessmacher. It could happen. Um, you could be right about that. This person said no doubt it's AJ Styles, but at the same time again, AJ Styles in WWE, and WWE is not gonna allow that. So yeah. Again, a lot of matches from guys that are already in WWE ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. That would be random if it's if it's Tessmacher. I don't think it is, but who knows? Chris Sabin. His name has been dropped. Um, Abyss again. Uh, a lot of just thousand and Samoa Joe. Again, not gonna happen. James Storm could happen. Uh, Austin Aries. He's a candidate. If he's announced. Someone put this a gif of EC3. Ain't gonna happen. EC3 just left the company. Ain't gonna happen. And yeah, like I said, a lot of mentions of AJ Styles, and LP. Here's one. Here's a good one here. Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? The same Hulk Hogan that is the reason why that team is in the position that is right now. Broken Matt Hardy could be one, but except for one thing, he's working for WWE. He might be wrestling for WWE anymore, but he still works for WWE as an agent. So I doubt that's gonna happen. Taz, he could be someone. He's not working for any other companies. He could be someone that could work be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Taryn Terrell, she was announced. She was mentioned in this from a random fan. I wouldn't mind seeing Terrell be in the Hall of Fame. She had a faction, even though it's a faction that we didn't that that I feel like was a dominant faction to begin with, and on top of that, I thought she was a decent wrestler, a very good wrestler to say the least. She was knockouts champion about 2 or 3 times, and on top of that, she's got a good look. Matt Hardy is going to retire. Well, John, if you I don't know if you know this yet, but he he quietly retired from WWE. He's a WWE agent right now, working backstage. Yeah. It's just an eight. Yeah, right. That ain't gonna happen. Conan has been his name's been dropped. Christopher Daniels again. All right, and finally, folks, her name was mentioned before, but I want to mention this. John, WWE dropped the ball on broken gimmick. They been dropped the ball with that one. They been dropped the ball of that a year and a half ago when Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy made their return. And you could say they dropped the ball when they finally decided to do it a year ago. Um, when Matt Hardy finally became broken, or should I say, woken. They've been dropped the ball with that one a long time ago. And you got these fans trying to defend that, like, oh no, WWE's not gonna drop the ball, and they're gonna make it great. They're gonna make it better than TNA and all that. Yeah, how stupid you look now, folks? How the fuck how the fuck are you gonna say that if you never even watch TNA's version of Matt Hardy being broken Matt Hardy? These fans are saying you know oh it's gonna be great this WWE's version of Matt Hardy when it comes to him being broken or woken whatever it's gonna be 10 times better. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. And look what happened. You were all wrong, folks. You were all wrong, and we were all right. We were all right about how WWE was going to treat Matt Hardy when it comes to no, to something that Matt Hardy created, and because Vince McMahon didn't create it, he buried it. Because wherever Vince McMahon didn't create it, he has to bury it. Instead of making money off of it, he decided to bury it because it's not one of his creations. It's not one of his genius creations. And one thing I can't stand when it comes to this is these fans trying to defend WWE's logic of Matt Hardy's character in WWE of WWE's version of Matt Hardy being broken or woken. I call it bootleg Matt Hardy. And it's not Matt Hardy's fault. Well, in a way, it is Matt Hardy's fault because he decided to sign that contract. He decided to go to WWE. He decided to go back to WWE. He didn't have to go back. But anyways, John, I don't want to go to the tirade with that. It's not about WWE. I want to make this about WWE. I got bad news. If you want to hear it, Vince is running Evolution. Whatever. With Vince Man running Evolution, it's gonna be garbage. And I think I already heard about that, by the way. I probably already heard about that already. So ain't no surprise. Ain't no surprise. In my opinion, Vince Man should let Triple H run that show. But no, Vince Man's gonna run it, and it's gonna suck. Just like Vince Man running 205 Live sucked. Just like Vince Man running ECW sucked. Just like Vince Man running NXT sucked. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Anyways, back to this. it's gonna be. Damn it, get out of the way, Arrow. It's gonna be like Super Showdown House. House show. Okay. Yeah, now the arrow got out of the way. So, whatever. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. Right? We'll see what WWE does. I really don't care about WWE right now. This is not about WWE. It's about Impact Wrestling. Uh, I bet all matches won't last 20 minutes at Evolution. It won't. I guarantee it's not even gonna last 10 minutes. But it went. But at the end of the day, I'll be shocked if it goes 10 minutes or over. But anyways, now what comes to who I think should not be in the Hall of Fame. What comes to the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, I tweeted this one to Impact Wrestling. Anyone but Dixie Carter. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of Dixie fans going after me with this one. Which, by the way, one fan did, but in a respective way. So, and by the way, some fans even liked it too. Three likes, and one comment from that person that respect that did in his respective opinion about it. So, which I respect that, by the way, I do respect that. So, who I don't want in this Hall of Fame is Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter should not be touching this Hall of Fame. I hope it's not Dixie Carter. I hope it's not Dixie Carter. I'm baffled that Jeff Jarrett is even in this Hall of Fame. But anyways, who are the one? And basically to answer your question, John, who I don't want in this Hall of Fame? Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter is the one person I don't want in this Hall of Fame. And I could say the same thing with Jeff Jarrett too. But at the same time, he's right in the Hall of Fame. So whatever. I wish there's a way for all those Impact Wrestling fans to boycott the Impact Wrestling to get Jeff Jarrett out of the Hall of Fame. But that's just me. Not that I would do that. I'll now I'll get on my way to do that. But yeah, fuck Jeff Jarrett. And also fuck Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter is the reason why Impact Wrestling is in the position that is right now. That's why I don't want her in the Hall of Fame. If it wasn't for Dixie Carter, Impact Wrestling will still have his name, TNA Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action, and it will still be on Spike TV. Now, who I think is going to be in the Hall of Fame, personally, who I think is going to be in the Hall of Fame, Cowboy James Storm. I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I think he's going to make his return pretty soon to Impact Wrestling. And he's going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. I hope he does. But we'll see. Well, that's who I think is going to be in the Hall of Fame. And if anyone can, John, you really let me know that it's either going to be Christopher Daniels in the Hall of Fame. That's the person you want to be in the Hall of Fame. And we'll see. But if anyone else that watches my video, on the archives, let me know who you want to be, who you think is going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame. That's going to be announced this coming Thursday on Impact Wrestling when they reveal who's going to be inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame class of 2018. But with that being said, whoever is going to be inducted into that Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, all I can say is thank you. We'll find this Thursday. And whoever is inducted to the Hall of Fame, into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame, for now, here's a shot. Here's a shot to you. What comes to an early congratulations. With that being said, thank you all for watching. And if this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Strand Jr. And I am the natural born thriller. And don't forget to take a shot with the natural born thriller. And by doing that also, please subscribe if you haven't yet. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. Choice is yours. And with that being said, you all take care. You have a good night. I'll see you all soon. When it comes to WWE's Hell in a Cell. Now, based on me working, I don't know what time I'll be off. Because I'll be work. I guarantee you, I'm gonna be working late, so I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna watch the pre-show. Which, by the way, pre-show's not worth watching anyway, folks, because the pre-show is gonna be about the New Day versus Rusev Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. That's a skip, especially for me. That's a skip. Because A, New Day's winning, and B, New Day's on the show, so fuck New Day. As far as the main card, I'm not gonna be able to watch the main card. It's gonna be a special time at 7 o'clock p.m. anyway, so it's gonna be a 4-hour pay per view, and I'll be working during that time, so whatever. And also, that's the big also. Um, if Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton happens, or if that match already happened, I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to do a live reaction to it. You know, when it comes to that match. And what being said, but stay tuned though, folks. Stay tuned for that one. Whenever it happens. So that being said, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Have a good night. Peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all soon. But for now, I'm out. You all have a good night.